Alright, y'all, so we're gonna go ahead and get started today. Hermits and hermit crabs of the internet. Those of you who are tuning in to watch this with me today, shout out to y'all because y'all are the real MVPs. For those of you who don't know, we're going to be making those chicken fajita bowls I made in my last post. If you don't know how to cook, don't worry, we're gonna help you out today. Starting out, we're gonna make our makeshift pico de gallo. I'm using 2 whole red tomatoes and about half the amount of red and white onions combined. Get some cilantro, dice that up. Cool little trick here is actually if you just take some salt and pre-salt your cilantro and your onions, it's going to draw out some of that moisture. Just let it sit for about 5 minutes is all you really need. Now, we need some seasoning for this, and I'm not currently in my kitchen. I am actually borrowing a kitchen, so we're going to use with what they have. So after rummaging their cabinets, I found some taco seasoning or some fajita seasoning. Either one will work perfectly fine. Some paprika and some chipotle chili pepper.
Got that.
What? You don't have taco seasoning? What do you mean you don't have taco seasoning? But I'm not home.
Figure it out.
All right, I guess I have no other option.
Pull the lever, Kronk. Roll lever!
All right, let's make this quick. All right, look, your 3 essential ingredients: salt, pepper, cumin. I have more salt than you do cumin, but more cumin than you do pepper. Your bonus flavors are going to be paprika, onion powder, garlic powder. You want to have more onion powder than you do garlic powder, but less onion powder than you have salt. If you've got some dried cilantro, don't be afraid to throw that in there as well. That's some extra bonus points. Your paprika is going to be the least out of all of them. Mix those all together, give it a nice little taste on your finger. Now the key is you don't want to taste the salt up front. Taste all those other flavors first, and then the salt kind of hits you in the aftertaste. This little trick here helps ensure that you don't oversalt any of your food. Now, if you don't have all of these, you can easily get away with just some salt, pepper, and cumin, or even just some of these ingredients. As long as you got salt and pepper, you're fine. All right, back to the kitchen.
All right, now that you have your seasoning, go ahead and add that to your pico, mix it all up. Don't forget to add a couple of squeezes of some Zesty Boys, aka limes. Then give a nice taste to the chef, aka you. If your mouth does this when you taste it, that means you did good. Up next, your favorite part, the chicken. So we're going to take 2 chicken breasts and we're going to cut them into 4 even pieces. Be sure to flatten out any parts that are too thick. Get them nice and even all across the board. Douse those bad boys in olive oil. Don't be afraid to be generous with the olive oil. Cover them in seasoning even on both sides, and we're gonna let those bad boys sit for 5 minutes. That's all it takes. Turn on your stovetop, medium-high heat, get your frying pan, olive oil in the pan, chicken in the pan. We're gonna sear them on both sides for about 4 minutes each. Don't forget to throw in a little bit of that lime juice on top. You need the Zesty Boys to make this taste the way it needs to taste, and that's like a fiesta in your mouth, okay? Without the lime, you're not gonna get that. Cover them bad boys with some foil and set them aside for later. This is gonna let them stay juicy.
I keep it juicy.
And tender, I promise you, trust me. Don't underestimate the power of some foil and a plate. You see all that stuff in the bottom of that pan? That's not something you need to waste. That's flavor. Deglaze that pan with some chicken stock and some butter. Whisk it together, add some of your fajita seasoning, a little bit of salt to taste. Vigorously whisk it until it turns brown. Taste it. You got yourself a nice juicy pan sauce. You don't gotta be a scientist to make good food. If you want to, toss your vegetables in there as well. Use some of that flavor. And now we're gonna go on to our cheese sauce. I'm gonna teach you a little secret. I'm gonna teach you the quickest and easiest way to make a fantastic cheese sauce that takes literally no time at all. All you need is 3 ingredients: cheese, milk, and sour cream. Yeah, I said it, sour cream. Get a little bit of milk, put in the pan, maybe about a cup full of milk. And we're gonna take 2 to 3 handfuls of cheese and just drop them in there. Once it starts melting, we're gonna add some sour cream in. Don't be afraid of the sour cream. This gives it that you're looking for, okay? It gives it that cheesiness, that goodness. Salt to taste, some of that fajita seasoning, and we're done. That's it. You're gonna keep whisking that around. You want it fat, you want it thicky.
You like it thick, you like it fat, yeah.
You want it to get that good commercial grade cheese stretch going. You see that? That's expert cheese pull right there. That's when you know you've done good. We're taking a little shortcut today, right? We got some bagged rice. Doesn't matter, rice tastes the same across the board. Main thing is you want to make sure you put some butter, lime, cilantro in here, okay? That's all it takes. Mix it up. Got your cilantro rice, nice and easy. All right, now we are in the home stretch. We're gonna cut up our chicken, cut up our avocado, and then bam, put it on the rice. Cheese sauce, pico, veggies. You're done. That's our garnish. Drizzle some of that nice pan sauce on top of your rice if you want to, if desired. 30 minutes is all you need. Don't be afraid to hop in there. If you're making mistakes, it means you're learning. Don't be afraid to screw up. I screwed up a lot, and I still do. All right. You're not gonna see it in this video, but I dropped half of that rice when I was making it, and it was still a banger, okay? It doesn't matter if you make mistakes, keep going. All right, that's all it takes.
Been over here, how we doing?